Happy Kids TV.
The HolyTales.
Hello, children! Today, we shall start with a new series of Bible stories.
Really? What are these stories about?
This series of Bible stories is about the 12 disciples of Jesus. So, there will be 12 stories, and each story will tell us about the lives of the 12 disciples of Jesus.
Oh, sounds interesting.
But I have one question. What is the meaning of the word disciples? I don't understand.
A disciple is someone who accepts to follow another person as a leader and helps him in spreading his teachings and philosophy. For example, the 12 disciples followed Jesus as their leader and helped him spread his teachings to the people throughout the world.
Gotcha!
So now, do we have your permission to start with the story, Gumbo?
Oh, yes. Of course. Go ahead, Holy. You have my permission.
Thank you, Gumbo. So, our first story is about Andrew, one of Jesus' 12 disciples. Andrew was one of the brothers of Peter and was born to a man named Jonas. He lived in a town called Bethsaida in Capernaum and was a fisherman by profession before Jesus called him to be his disciple and follower. Before becoming Jesus' disciple, Andrew was a disciple of John the Baptist. He had heard about Jesus from John's teachings about the Son of God coming to save the people. Once Andrew became Jesus' disciple, he went to places like Scythia, Greece, and Asia Minor to preach his teachings to the people. Andrew's main purpose in life was to bring others to follow Jesus. And that's what he did. And hundreds of people soon became Jesus' followers. According to traditional stories, Andrew died a martyr in Achaia, Greece, in a small town called Patra. Andrew died soon after the then governor Appius' wife was healed and converted to Christian faith. And shortly after, the governor's brother too became a Christian. This angered Appius, and he arrested Andrew immediately, condemning him to die on the cross. Andrew was supposed to be crucified on the same shaped cross as Jesus. This made Andrew feel unworthy of him, dying on the same shaped cross as his master. He begged Appius to make his cross different. Appius agreed and made an X-shaped cross for Andrew, on which he was crucified. This cross is still called St. Andrew's Cross, which is known as one of his apostolic symbols. Later, a symbol of two crossed fish was also applied to Andrew, because before becoming Jesus' disciple, he was a fisherman. So, that was the story of Andrew.
That was a really nice story, Holy.
I am glad you children liked it.
All right, Holy. We'll be back soon for another story. Bye-bye.
Bye, kids.
To watch more videos, please subscribe.
Plants and trees. On the fourth day, God created the sun to shine in the day, the moon and stars to come out at night. One day, Moses went to Mount Horeb with his sheep. There, God appeared to him as a flame of fire in a bush. Since there was no room anywhere else, they decided to spend the night in a stable. Here, Mary had her baby, Jesus. She wrapped him in a blanket and put him to sleep.
He's got the whole